Hey biscuits, welcome back. Oh, more chat and fold. Got some lemonade. So pull up your laundry, grab whatever beverage you would like to drink, and let's get folding and gossiping. So what do you think of everything that's been going on in the news? There's been a lot of crazy and wild stuff. I would love to hear what country you are from. I'm so curious. And how is your country handling everything that has been going on? It's a crazy year, right? Weird stuff has been happening. Big change, huge shifts in the things that we notice and what we care about and our priorities and our empathy for other people. It's a never-ending journey, eh? Learning about each other, trying to figure out, hey, how can we be better neighbors? Philosophically speaking, how can we be kinder? I'm trying to think what I have been up to. I have been working on book 4 in the Celeste saga, so I'm excited about that because this introduces a whole new crop of new characters. So I've been really diving into trying to create them and bring them alive within the Celeste saga world. So that's been interesting. It's been a unique challenge because I've been writing about the same characters for the last 3 books, and now one of those characters is going off on his own adventure. Finding love, romance, oh yeah. Look, I color coordinate with Abraham shirt. Yeah. Oh, I have been glad that things have been opening back up because it's let me make some progress on some of our family stuff that we've been trying to do. So that's exciting. I'm kind of waiting on to see for some exciting news, and I will share that when I get my exciting news. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, send me good vibes that I get good news on this because it would be a pretty fabulous thing. But it's one of those things where you're just playing a waiting game, waiting to see, you're waiting to hear back. You're like, come on, tell me. Oh my God, it's just like a vampire lives in my house and bites clothing. And I have been really excited because I'm prepping for our Americana month on Patreon. So that has involved a whole new set of things. And I've decided, there's been a lot of reflection, I think, the last several months because I spent many months super sick, lots of time to reflect. And then Corona happened and everything slowed down and a lot of projects for work kind of, halted because they couldn't get finished or they couldn't go into production. And so it kind of gave me time to just give myself the space to allow emptiness to kind of be there and to see what do I want to fill it up with, right? And the nice thing about that, I miscategorized my laundry. The days when I used to color coordinate my closet, I miss that. I think I'm gonna have to start color coordinating again. I miss that so much. But it's given me the space to kind of figure out what is really going to light up my life. What do I feel most passionate about right now? What do I think makes people the happiest that I can do? What is something that I can do to contribute to make people happy? And so it's really helped me refocus on my Patreon page and I just want to make it kick butt. I want to make it amazing. I want to make it like the best Patreon page, any of the Patreon pages that just kicks butt and entertains and teaches and inspires. And I want it to be one of those things where every month when you renew, you go, I cannot wait until next month's content. And I feel like, I always put a lot of effort into my Patreon, but now I really want to explode it with creativity and with fun. So I'm really going to get back into the themes and the playfulness and just engagement, right? I've been really trying to engage more on the page. And I hope that shows on there. I don't know, it's so hard to know what of when you're being creative you're doing is actually connecting. So I'm excited about that. I got my Pinup Girl limited edition collectible cards printed up and ready to go. And now I'm just gathering physical addresses for patrons that want it to get mailed to them. Because that is, I know that not everybody wants to get physical mail these days. But yeah, I'm excited about that. It's lifting up my spirits to think, oh yeah, this is going to be a fun project to do. Really let it grow. Really have fun with that. and really just like put in the groundwork to make it amazing. So that's a big project for this month. Kind of finishing up that novel or novella, and I'm looking for socks. Oh, he's outgrowing these socks. I've had to go through his closet. We take a huge amount of clothes out that he outgrew, that he'd outgrown for a while. And I was just like, oh, it's hard to part, because it's the last of his toddler clothes. Like, he's officially, and he has been for quite a while, really, in like kids' clothes. But I can't even pretend. I can't even squeeze him into the toddler clothes. Yeah, those are my big projects that I'm working on that are making me really excited, filling me up. And it's nice to feel inspired again. I feel like while I was sick, it wasn't that I didn't like the work I was doing, it was just physically incredibly hard for me to do because I was so sick. I was, so like bedridden, and not even like laying in bed being able to do things. Like when I first had Abraham, I spent so much time laying in bed or sitting on the sofa because, I had a newborn baby. Fingers crossed, maybe I'll have a newborn baby next year. That would be an exciting project. But I could do stuff a little bit, like I could work on my computer while he was asleep in my arms or nursing. And when I was sick, it was just like I just couldn't function, right? I couldn't even like drink water. I was so sick. So it's nice to be feeling recovered and ready to play and have fun. Oh, yay. So these socks have a story. They are Gap baby socks that he has had, I think since he was made. Did we buy these when he was like 1 or 2? And I bought them purposely too big. So what size are they? They're for 2 to 3 year olds. I think I bought them when he was 1. They're for 2 to 3 year olds. We've kept them around because they've got little cute cat faces. But we drove up to a lake to go have fun and, stay away from people but get out in nature. And he was trying to wash his socks because he got them dirty, and he tried to wash it in the lake and it floated off. And this lovely couple in a canoe, they'd never been in a canoe before, they were trying it out, paddled by and managed to lift the sock up with one of the paddles and hand it back to us. And so these guys stay. I have a little pile of clothes that I saved. Abraham calls it the pile for, what does he call it? For any maybe babies. For any maybe babies. Because I tell him, if you ever get a sibling, I will save it for that. And so that goes in that pile solely because it's such a good story now. And I love those socks anyway, but now I have an excuse to keep them. Did I need an excuse? You ask? No. The answer is no, I did not. But I'm going to go with it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. How are you prepping to have a fun summer? Most of the summer stuff we would be doing this year is kaput. And we can't do. So I've been trying to come up with things that I think are good substitutes. And it's funny to be a little bit nervous about being home and because you think like you work your whole adult life to have like a comfy home, be secure at home, have your food, have your bills paid, have a roof over your head, right? And then I realized there's this slightly uncomfortable twitch in me personally about staying home for such a prolonged period of time because I've been traveling for years now, multiple times a year, doing photography. Now it's moved into film, and so it's just really unusual for me to be home for an extended period of time. Like, I haven't gone on a big trip since October, and then I came home and I got sick, and so, after that I haven't been able to travel. So this is like the longest in a long time where I haven't at least been doing road trips or big international trips. And it's weird to kind of pivot and adjust my work because so much of my work is focused on that. And I don't want to, even if I could book tickets now, which you can't for most places, I feel like I want to be responsible and not encourage travel when we should be staying in lockdown and trying to, kick Corona's tuchus so that life can get back to normal. So I feel a responsibility to not be like, travel now no matter what. You can wait. But I certainly feel that little twinge in me like, oh, I'd like to go see the world. My card decided to fill up with data and go, you didn't want me to work, did you? So there you go. My camera just keeps flashing at me no matter what I do. So I am going to sign off now because I've been talking for so long. I love this dress. Such a comfy dress. I've had it for a bazillion years. I can't even remember if I got it. Where did I I think I got it at Dillard's like a bazillion years ago. Thank you so much, beautiful biscuits, for actually enjoying content with me, communicating, having this lovely dialogue and community that we have on here. It would make my heart so happy if you grab one of my novels. I link in the description box, and I also link, hey, there's her name, Abraham. I also link off of my page on Instagram, which is linked from here, the.wholesome.feed on Instagram. I will see you around. I love you all, biscuits. Hey, thanks so much. I mean that. Thank you for making me feel like we're all a little bit more connected, and I love hearing stories from all of you that live outside of the US. It's just nice during a time when connection is easy to lose track of, that y'all help it feel like this beautiful family of crazy wild biscuits. I'll see you around. Internet hugs. Stay well.